So it was the New Zealand women who were too good yesterday. Their men looking to repeat the dose here against England, looking to defend their title. Two left in the hunt for the Melrose Cup. Dan Norton has been huge all weekend long for his side. Tom Mitchell will be looking at him time and time again. So's that guy. Revolvo for New Zealand. This is the Sevens Rugby World Cup final, and it's England getting us underway via the boot of Mitchell.
Tackle!
Into the arms of Collier. Held up,
Tackle,
not
tackle.
releasing will be the call.
Great kick-off there for New Zealand, just gobbled up by Collier. Do they go to the line-out here? New Zealand play it slow. They've been using the tap kick to really speed up play. So interesting tactics to start off this one. Collier just a little bit too long to contest there for Ellery. Had to release there, he had his knee down, they didn't. That's the first penalty.
Yep, stay there.
Baker in no hurry to get us moving again. Slow and deliberate with their first line-out throw. Baker to Curry, good take. Baker swings around, and it's a nice charge from Malia. Sione Malia, Mitchell can't hang on! Malia! Dots it down. New Zealand open in style.
They've been outstanding with their set-piece plays. He comes in short, does wear, freezes the defence, and Sione Malia is deceptively strong. The man in jersey number 12, the perfect start for the All Black Sevens. Tommy Mitchell, who's been resolute in defence all weekend long, just can't take down Sione Malia. Strong through the hips is the young man.
Yeah, so that's the first tackle Tommy Mitchell has missed all weekend long. Baker for the extra two, they're on the board. 7-zip.
Do New Zealand go long?
Lateral,
Back their defence here. Or do they go to the likes of Curry and contest?
Baker goes deep. One of the shadows of the Lighthouse here at AT&T Park. Across the field goes Mitchell. Clears it for Lindsay Haig. Floats it out in front for Ellery. It's gone forward.
Oh we, England. Semi-final were perfect. Two mistakes already. They've been stung once. Can New Zealand take full toll? Tim Mickelson is there just controlling the game, telling his troops, keep your composure. Sione Malia coming to the right side. Two to the left. Regan Ware, watch his left foot. It is destructive.
We'll just go again, Malia.
On the hooker. Yep.
Sets up and look to potentially swing around the corner off the scrum. Baker, so experienced for New Zealand.
Set.
He's won it all, the man in the 10 jersey. Looking to add a gold medal here to his stash. Tidy feet from Ware. Baker goes in and does the grunt work, and Malia scoops in and shuffles it across for Mickelson. Mickelson beats a couple. Timmy Mickelson now sliding across the park, keeps it alive. Burgess goes in and makes the stop shot on the try scorer, Malia. All New Zealand early on. Baker on this near side. Good Baker. The skip step. Baker in a touch.
Great one-on-one defence here for England. Mike Ellery taking out Kurt Baker. Kurt Baker gets halfway through. Ellery actually had to wait for Ware to pass that ball. That is great sliding defence. Right call as well.
Line out, set.
You got to think that England will be looking to get the seed into the hands of Dan Norton, who sets up on the other side of the uprights. Yet to get a handle, Dan Norton. The all-time leading try scorer in the world of sevens, Dan Norton. Mitchell, that one slapped back by New Zealand. They get the hot on England on that occasion. Malia. Revolvo lets it sit up. Revolvo kicks out of another. Eventually put down by Lindsay Haig. Still trucking Revolvo.
Advantage, all of side.
Penalty advantage here too for New Zealand. Baker chasing Curry. Scott Curry. Burgess covers him up, but he goes back in field. Finds Baker again. That's knocked back. Burgess over the top. Can't snap it back. Mickelson will back himself. Mickelson looks to be held up. Rust is down there.
That's short.
He's short. Malia looks to Collier. It's all trapped in amongst the mess of bodies.
No.
Malia. Try number 2. Smart play from Big Sione.
Well, he's stepping up. Sione Malia. That's just rugby awareness. Tim Mickelson going across the field, goes across. They have to release there, tries to stretch out. Resolute once again is the English D. Slowing the play down. Watch Malia. Puts it down right on the chalk. Smart play.
Outside of the kickoff, we haven't seen the ball in New Zealand's half.
New Zealand going long, making England go the length. And it came down to Scott Curry, the turnover at the liner. England are usually so good in that department, a real strength of theirs in their game.
5.5 gone. 14 on the board for New Zealand. England yet to post. There's an indication of the sort of pressure that England's been under. Mitchell back, fielding it, switching play. They finally have a dip with ball in hand. It's a good carry as well from Davis. The sub already on the field. Mitchell to Ollie Lindsay-Hay. Good weight on the pass for Dan Norton. Dan Norton cuts back in field. Norton eventually rounded up by Mickelson, who looks to get a shot on it, then loses his feet. Lindsay-Hay looking for runners, connecting with McConaughey. Let's play on. Mitchell delays the switch for Burgess. In turn, pops back for McConaughey. They're loading up to the right. Lindsay-Hay in and around to Norton. Norton. Mickelson gets him again. Here's Ellery. Goes steaming through the middle. England put points on the board.
And it came from some direct running. That's what you want to see from England. Using their power plays, using their big men to get over the advantage line. Ellery, been there before, was in 2013. Dan Norton with a bit of space on the outside. New Zealand come across. Tim Mickelson affects the tackle, but they're able to bounce back the blind. This is good awareness, good footwork, taking it out of contact when they need to. Seeing the hole, Ellery dropping deep. Getting England's first one.
Mike Ellery was there 5 years back, getting pants by New Zealand. They lost that 33-0.
And then it went to ground.
And he says, I'm having none of that. He puts his team on the board. They trail by a converted try.
Onto the field for New Zealand. There's Aquila Rokorisoa. He's got some great footwork.
Kurt Baker restarts play, goes deep as well. Down to Tom Mitchell. Mitchell right under his own crossbar. Lindsay-Hay chances his arm, throws it over the top to the try scorer, Ellery. Good carry up past the 22 from Ellery. Mitchell finds Lindsay-Hay. Tight little shuffle ball in and around the black jerseys too. Now they open up the angle. McConaughey's there with Lindsay-Hay. Ollie Lindsay-Hay is a terrific broken field runner. Davis straightens. Baker over the top looking for the turnover. Gets a good shot initially, then he's
Clearly going around his neck.
gonna win the penalty.
Going around his neck, that's a penalty.
Burgess pinged.
Around his neck, that's a penalty.
Around the neck was the call from Rasavenge. Kurt Baker coming in from sweeper. Great timing when he tried to contest his breakdown. There's the defence.
No, he's not there. He's clearly going around his neck.
I tell you what, I wouldn't say he was supporting his own weight there. May have dodged one, Kurt Baker. He's won the penalty. He's everywhere. He's always creating. Is this man? As our cameraman turns ball boy for a tick. Hello, Kurt. Can we get you any closer?
Same call.
Well, New Zealand here, this is where they like to employ their set plays. Joe DeVoffel hasn't seen the ball in hand. I think New Zealand will try and give it to him one-on-one with Dan Norton. He loves playing against Dan Norton, does Joe DeVoffel.
14-7 the score, 5.5 to play. Curry off the top, Baker. Here comes Rokorisoa. Appeal round through Collier. He's chasing Revolvo, just bullets it to him and sets up that one-on-one between Norton and Revolvo! Revolvo off a side and says, I'll take it. I'll take it all day, every day. New Zealand bounce out to a 12-point lead.
This guy for me has been the player of the tournament. Joe Rovovo has been absolutely outstanding for New Zealand every single game. Curry has just been a monster at the line-out time. They have the setup, and Joe Rovovo with the strong fend keeps his balance, tiptoes down the sideline. Tommy Mitchell can't get there in time. He is top shelf, Joe Rovovo.
He is an enormous unit. Buck 5 on the scales, well over 190 centimetres, and he can move like the wind, Joe Rovovo.
Yeah, time's up. Right, time's back
Equal
on.
try scorer at the Rugby World Cup here in San Francisco with Soy Swapi from South Africa, Joe Rovovo.
Baker. Again, deep with a restart. Again, down to Tom Mitchell. The Carpentier stepped in his way up the park. Quality run. Norton. Mitchell goes round Russavinghi's back. Ollie Lindsay Haig pops for Glover. Glover. Harry Glover looking to outpace Curry. Curry's got his measure. Now he finds some support from McConaughey. McConaughey can fend with the best and finish with them too. This game's got a long way to go. 19-12 kick to come.
Well, great reply from this English outfit. Determined runs, physical, breaking tackles, starting to stack up, the offloads as well. The dummy, he goes through, does Glover. He has been sublime for England as well. This guy, well, he's been operating at a very high level all year long. Rory McConaughey, his last game of sevens before he goes back to the 15-a-side game, and he wants to make it a memorable one.
Tom Mitchell sprays that one out to the right. And we're back to that same margin that we had at the break. 7 points is all that separates these two teams. They're bathed in sunshine in San Francisco. Tom Mitchell finds the most lethal player on the park at the moment, Rovovo. Baker. Went to Rokulasoa. Joas put down 40 from his line. Baker. Side to side for the moment. Norton this time round gets Rovovo. Beaten once, not twice, Dan Norton.
Oh, great defence, Dan Norton. And what that does, it gives the ball back to England in prime position now to do a set play. Is that the mistake?
Number
Is that
10.
the opportunity that this English team needed? He knows how important that was. Try and stay in field.
Just hold it, Craig.
Well, they're so composed, this English side. We saw them yesterday in extra time against the home side, the USA.
We've got to come in and set first.
Find a way
time on, so we'll come in.
to get the W.
Time back on.
They were ice cold at the death. That one slapped back by Curry. Then the loose pass back in field. Rokulasoa had to go back for it. Norton again rushes up and goes a touch high on Rovovo. He just slaps him away, but Norton's ain't beat. He comes back and gets him with a second shot. Baker looks for Curry. Curry buried by his opposite number, Collier. Joas. All the ball with NZ. Is that forward? No, Clayton's the call. Rovovo chasing some assistance. Hoiks it back in field. Glover makes the tackle. The clock keeps ticking. Baker. Baker steamrolls his way over the top of De Carpentier. Chasing the knockout shot here. New Zealand inside the final 60 seconds. Joas, good feet, Joas. Connects on the inside. This is it! This is the World Cup! And the man who seals it, Aquila Rokolisoa!
What a moment for such a young player. Aquila Rokolisoa. Joaz was the one who got it started with the in-pass using his great footwork. The bench has been important for New Zealand. Rokolisoa trailing on the inside. The defence can't get there for England. The thumb goes up. The first time ever a country has gone back-to-back in the Rugby World Cup sevens.
Oh, these guys are clutch when it comes to dancing with the best. They were too good at the Commonwealth Games, and they will be crowned World Cup champions here in San Francisco.
Time off.
Well, Coach Clark Laidlaw spoke about the aims of this team this season. They had two of them.
Wait,
One
time's off.
was
Time's
on the
off.
Gold Coast
Time's
at the
off.
Commonwealth Games to try and regain that gold medal, which they did. The second one was
Time
this,
back on.
the Rugby World Cup of sevens, and they have delivered.
This will make it the double-double. We had the New Zealand women's side getting it done yesterday. Now the men deliver. The double-double after both winning in 2013 as well. Whoa! Look at that, it's going to be messy. That's how strong Celeste Rayasi is.
Penalty, you're holding on.
The penalty goes to New Zealand. They can have some fun if they want. Rayasi. They're going to try and finish with another one for the highlights reel. Collier powering through the white jerseys.
Now, leave it now, at the side.
Scooped up by Newstub. Tidy offload for Joas. Joas beats a couple. Collier has been immense this weekend for his team. Over the top. It goes to Rokolisoa, bobbles it. Looks for a support runner, finds it in the form of Newstub. Curry goes around the corner. They'll be cheering back in NZ, no doubt about that. Joas, and they might just be shouting a little bit louder. New Zealand, enjoy.
Well, players just strewn all over this park here in San Francisco. Joaz, so strong, great footwork, and what a reaction. He will remember this for a lifetime.
New Zealand, they are champions in San Francisco. New Zealand, they are cheering their way to the top of the world.